Here we are. Sorry for the late start. We're having some camera issues. Section 1 of the women's 1500.
And in this section we have Heather Sweeney of Greater Boston, Olivia Corbo of Emerging Elites. This name is cut off, but it looks like Laurina T. Nagenhuis from Greater Boston, Gabriella Olivieri from Haverhill Elite, Bethany Fordham, Julianne Kelly, Julia Newell, Sophia Bernardi, and Catherine Cross Powers from Runners Alley.
What do we got for seed times, Haley?
We have a range. The fastest is Heather Sweeney, who has a 5:16 seed time, and then Catherine Cross Powers is a no time, and little 7-year-old Sophia Bernardi ran 6:58 last week.
Sophia's shoe has unfortunately come untied early in the race, which is tough when you got 3 laps to go.
She's a tough one, though.
Over there.
Yes. Do we have multiple same team members on there?
We have a lot of Greater Boston. I think Runners Alley is a red singlet as well, and it may be the Runners Alley athlete who's leading. We'll see when they come through into the home straight.
Where is Runners Alley? Connecticut?
Isn't that Portsmouth?
Oh, Portsmouth. Let's get everyone's favorite. Let's see what people prefer: 1500 or mile. Paul, let's start with you.
Oh man, as a former 1500 meter, sorry, we got.
Sorry, this is looks like pip number 5, so that should be Bethany Fordham. And she's got a good 20 meters on the chase pack.
Yeah, it's a hard one, right? Everyone wants the mile. You want that mile time. Everyone in the world references a mile. But there's something nice about the 1500 only having 3 3/4 laps and not the full four laps and 9 yards or 9 meters. There's just something little bit more relaxing knowing you don't have that extra 17 seconds to run. But when you finish a mile and you see a good time, you don't have to do a conversion. It's a good feeling.
A little clearer.
I mean, no one in the world too. Like anyone in the U.S., if you say what your 1500 meter time is, 1500 meter time, they have no idea what that means.
For sure.
Why didn't you run a mile? That's a good question.
Whereas in New Zealand, we have to do it the other way around and try to figure out what that means for 1500.
Really?
There would always be a really big deal when you went and ran a mile because there were so few of them every year.
Yep.
You wanted to get some like magic time.
So Haley, which do you prefer?
I haven't run either of them since I was in high school.
Really?
Wow.
Oh no, that's a lie. I ran a mile this year. Probably the mile. I like even numbers. 4 laps feels nice.
I feel like the math is so much easier.
Yeah, the splits are easier.
And the symmetry of it is just perfect, I feel.
I think the one thing that I had to struggle with is, when people always ask for mile time, the miles usually run more indoors here, with the winter and not outdoors. So most of the time, whenever I reference my PRs, it's always 1500 because it's outdoors.
Sure.
And it's not exactly a mile, so it's always, you never know what it could have been.
Do you just convert your 1500 to the mile?
I do.
Yeah. Do you mention that, or you just go ahead and say it?
I mention it.
Yeah.
Say it wasn't a true mile, but it was a 1500.
So we have a bit of a race on our hands with 300 to go.
They're 4:04 at 1200 meters.
Wow.
So
Change of the guard right
Fordham,
now.
who's been leading most of the race, just got passed.
Those are teammates, right? She looked like she just said something to her. She passed her. Maybe come with me
and
or
this
something
is
like
Catherine Cross Powers from Runners Alley.
Oh, so they're not...
She's coming through with 200 to go. She's powering away.
4:30 right now.
This is a beautiful night for 1500. High 70s, maybe a little gust of wind, but this is ideal.
Here she comes into the home straight. She has powered away with a perfectly timed race.
She's going to lap little Sophia. That's just crushing.
Nice race. 5:03 unofficially.
Crossing now is 12-year-old Gabriella. Looks like lots of PRs in that group, or at least running quicker than their seed times.
I see the Sophia is, what do we say, 7 years old?
Yep, powering down that backstretch.
I don't know that I ever ran a mile at age 7.
No,
Did you
no,
guys?
not at all.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did anything other than just soccer and basketball and stuff.
Yep, baseball, soccer, basketball,
Yeah.
running on the street.
I mean,
Definitely. I did some track meets. I just don't remember if I did a mile.
Did you?
Yeah, I did like those little track meets that everyone thought was super cute, but super stressful for the kids.
Those are stressful.
God, they're so stressful.
I remember one time I was at Franklin Park and they had the little youth meets.
Yep.
And there was a kid in dead last just sobbing.
Oh.
Just walking and sobbing. And there was no one around. And they were going up Bear Cage Hill.
Oh,
And
goodness.
just like this little kid, like
Yeah.
6, 7 years old.
Yeah, I remember running.
Yes, Sophia has been at this meet these last 2 weeks with a huge grin on her face. She's been running around the track.
She's definitely the star of the meet.
Yeah. And here she comes. Look at that kick.
Look at that kick.
And it looks like she may
And she's doing this with
run a
a...
little bit quicker than last week.
Two shoes
Maybe not.
untied.
Yeah, both shoes untied. We got to do the loop swoop and pull, people. Not the double bunny ears.
She's gonna,
Oh, the double bunny ears, man.
slight PR. Look at her go.
6:57. That's awesome. Great job, Sophia.
With both shoes